Cash Parish. Well, what is the difference in a brand strategy and branding? Well, it is a big difference. Branding is going to be the actions that are done by using a brand strategy. So a brand strategy is going to be like a long-term plan or a roadmap or a guideline that we should be going by to do the branding. So we have a mission statement. That mission statement is telling us who we serve, how we serve them, telling us what's our goal, what mission we on, what must we accomplish with this business. That's going to be guiding us as we are branding, targeting the right people, on the right roads, on the right track. We have a vision that's going to give us projection out, probably 1 to 3 years out. Some people may go 5 years out, but it's giving us a projection of the future, of where we should be heading. So it's guiding us as we are doing the branding process, as we are expressing ourselves to the community that we serve, as we are expressing ourselves to the market that we serve. We have some kind of strategical movement, a long-term plan, a plan that kind of evolves and pivots along the way. So it's getting redeveloped and redevised. But we have a strategy. We have a position statement to let us know what position we hold in the market, how are we different than the other competitors in the market, what facts and beliefs we are standing on in the market, what's our attributable makeup, what's our characteristics, how do we express ourselves, what's our tone, what's our colors. We have a guideline so that way we can always, hey, wait a minute, you put the logo out but it don't look right. Hey, wait a minute, you're getting t-shirts printed but that's not our colors. That's not how the website should go. That don't represent the characteristics. It doesn't resonate with the target audience we're going for. So we have a guideline called a brand strategy that is used to implement the branding process. So there's a difference because you can't do branding without a brand strategy. A lot of people confuse brand identity with brand strategy. Having a brand identity, my logo colors, my logo font style, my logo period, my business colors, my typesetting, my, how can I say this, anything that can identify the brand as a visual. But branding goes further than visual. Somebody said, what do we talk about? Because that's like the exterior. If you can clearly see I'm a black man. That's black man wearing glasses, okay, with a beard. That doesn't dictate what's under the skin, what's under the flesh. That doesn't talk about my education, my character, my personality, my understanding, my just anything that's, love, kind, caring, smart, intellectual, intelligent, anything that we may deem to be what I am outside of this flesh, this covering. Outside of that, that is who I am. That is what's being expressed. When we meet somebody, we would more so care for somebody to say, hey, look, don't do business with him because he does bad business, versus somebody to say, hey, man, that dude name is John and he likes purple and green as his business colors, and he likes a logo that's a square box with his name written on it. We don't care about that. We care about the character and the attributes of the connection that people have with the business, the experience. That's what we care about. So that is the brand. So expressing that is greater than brand identity. Identity is just identifying what you see, but it doesn't tell the underlining story, or that's the surface. We got to go below the surface and get to know the company as it truly is and actually exists, and then we can start to talk about the branding process. So don't confuse brand identity with the branding process, and don't confuse the brand with the brand identity, because the identity is part of both, but the identity is not the sum total of none. So we just want to be conscious of that. And I hope that some of that has helped. There's a difference between branding and brand strategy. When you get a brand strategy, you use that to carry out the branding process. So let me say this as well. So somebody may be saying, well, I do branding on social media. I do branding on, for websites. I do branding for, events or something like that. That could be true. But what we have to be conscious of, the branding that is done at those particular points, they need to be done backed by a brand strategy. Who, what, when, where, how. needs to translate over. So that way everything in the branding department and the marketing department can be carried out effectively with some kind of train of thought, with guidelines, with a roadmap, with no deviation from the plan unless there is a business pivot that has to be done. So a brand strategy builds consistency, a roadmap, a blueprint to your branding success. My name is Cash Parrish, man. That is my thoughts, my life, my experience, and this is my debrief. So I hope it's been helpful.